This is Donovan, Sean Keys,
Big Keys,
and this is Champaign Conversations. We got KD on the show today.
Yeah.
Round of claps.
Claps.
That's what y'all was saying. I was trying to figure out what y'all was saying.
Yeah, we phrasing that. It was kind of a mess up the first time we recorded. It was our first interview, first time being on camera. But it was just I was extremely nervous.
Yeah.
We were.
Yeah.
So we just played it off, and now we just been rolling with it.
Yeah, that's how you
Something
do it.
different. So we got you on the show because you're a musical artist from Champaign.
Local.
Not
family though.
Oh, that kind of brand local.
Whoa.
I got you.
That wasn't a shot.
Yeah, nah.
It wasn't a shot. But you're from Champaign. How'd you get your start in singing?
Typical church story. Grew up in church singing. My grandma, my mom, everybody in my family, on my mom's side at least, sings, do music. My granny, when she was alive, she just passed this last October. She had a group called the Independent Gospelettes. It was a quartet group.
Okay.
She'd been going for like 50 years maybe, for a minute. We used to go to her she's in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That's where I was actually born.
Milwaukee. I spent some time in Milwaukee.
Yeah. That's where she was, and they've been going for a minute. So I used to go there every year when I was a kid, and just vibe it out. It kind of just is in me. It's in my blood.
What's up?
For sure.
Definitely some fire music. I was just telling you about the Nonchalant song.
Yeah.
I know you told me you don't like it. May I ask you why?
I feel like no music artist really is ever satisfied with their own music.
Yeah.
It was my first one, so it's so much room for improvement. I can just hear it every time I listen to it. I just hear it. It just gets inside. It bothers me. I'm like, I could have did that better or differently, but that's the only reason.
It's fire. KD.
Go check out Nonchalant. Yeah. That's why I first came on you. I think I seen the video Taylor, and she posted it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I was this late, and me and you met at church.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dang, I didn't even know she sings. So it was like, dang.
Yeah, at that point I wasn't really
serious
singing. Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I guess I just didn't really have much of an opportunity to. I don't think at that certain place, but I don't know.
They missed out.
Yeah.
I did though. I think you weren't there some of the times that I did. I did a couple of songs before.
Oh, for real?
You just weren't there at that moment, I don't think.
Yeah, I wasn't I was, but I wasn't a frequent goer sometimes. But I think I started late, and I think they already had like
I was
a
on my way out
choir
when you was like really
on my way in.
Yeah.
Shout out New Jerusalem.
Yeah. You still go there?
No.
Oh, okay.
I try to make it, but sometimes Sundays be.
Oh, but you're still a member though. That's all I'm asking. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, that man is officially a member of Craft. They want all your time.
I heard.
Hey, look, shout out the job.
Yeah.
Get your money though.
Also, do you have any plans for like new music coming out or new shows?
I got a couple of tracks that I do perform. If anybody ever comes to the shows, there's people that do, but if y'all would come, you would hear the new music because I kind of just try it out to see, how people feel about it, see if they're vibing with it. But yeah, I definitely got some new stuff coming very shortly.
Do you write your own music?
Always.
Is that key for like artists? Like, cause I watch like stories. It'd be like a group of people writing teams, like for like people like Chris. Well, I don't want to say Chris Brown, but like different like 7th Streeter. She started as a writer, but now she's a recording artist. So is that like frowned upon?
No, I think when you first starting out,
you
have to have some type of talent for it. Like you ain't gonna have nobody writing for you unless you just got bread like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like once you do get big and you get to that level that they're on, you don't have time to really sit and write your own songs. You're doing, a million other things. So and there's people who are in the industry who've been there, who kind of know more than the artists what songs would hit the charts and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I'm not there. I don't really know. That's not opinion, but
Yeah.
that's how I thought I feel.
Do you feel that same way about hip hop? Like rappers?
I mean,
Yeah, you
I
got
kind
it.
of put myself in my. I feel like a rapper is different. It's like
They gotta
it's
write
different.
it
You got to.
Yeah.
You
But
gotta
it depends on what kind of rapper you are, though.
But what about Diddy though? Because Diddy don't write his music, but
Diddy.
I look at Diddy as producer first, though.
producer though, bro. He's a hip hop artist too.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You said barely.
Shots.
I'm not trying to get myself.
I ain't mad at you.
Yeah. But he's multi. He's a producer.
He has
record
the eye.
exec.
He has the eye and the ear for him. That's
Yeah,
it. That's all he got. He got the eye and the ear. I don't feel like he possesses a real talent of his own besides that.
Yeah.
Cause you listen to Diddy, watch him act. Like, come on.
Not even a dance
I
move?
like Diddy. I really like Diddy as a person.
Okay.
You say dance?
Yeah, not even a dance move.
I ain't gonna say that.
All
So
right.
you go ahead.
Come off that one that you just asked about music.
Mm-hmm.
Not about actual songs, but I noticed you are or have been recently on tour with Rob K, Champaign Conversations, right? How's that going, and do you have upcoming dates for shows?
The tour's over. Shout out to Rob K.
Okay.
He plays a really essential part in the local scene music-wise, because I feel like a lot of artists, they know of each other, but they've never met and they've never been to each other's shows. So it's like it's been like a competition, sort of say, because they didn't know these people, but Rob K actually brought them together. So now it's like, I feel like it's the best Champaign local music scene has ever been.
It has been.
It's been kind of popping. Yeah.
It's been dope.
I get that to Rob K.
Okay. Shout out Rob
And
K.
Mike Ingram.
And Mike Ingram.
Yeah. Y'all know him?
No, not personally. I heard of him.
Hope to change that. Yeah.
Good guy.
So with bringing that Champaign music scene together, do you feel like it could be like a major artist from Champaign that breaks through nationally?
For sure. We already got a couple of them, I think.
I know, like, I think his name D the Truth.
Yeah,
He signed Lucci.
Thinkers the game, yeah.
I see a lot of Jay Moses.
Jay Moses, the Thinkers, great Thinkers.
Yeah.
Tony Warren.
Miss Bree. I've never spoken with her personally, but Miss Bree. It's a couple of people. It's a lot. A lot of people making moves out here.
Yeah.
Would you be open to a Champaign like compilation album, just to showing like everybody together? I feel like it's a lot of talent.
It's a lot of talent. I'm not saying it won't be good. I just think we are a lot different. Yeah.
Too many different sounds.
And it'll be hard to bring all that together. Maybe it's possible, but
I think it would, because like your music is like more like R&B, soul. Be the Truth is more like I would say like street, telling the story.
Yeah.
Miss Bree is more like same way like hit, boom boom, like up tempo. Like I think it would be like it'll get you dancing.
Yeah.
It's like each track will be different. I would love to hear it.
Definitely.
If somebody can put that together.
If it can happen, it would be pretty cool.
Rob K, Mike Ingram, make it happen. Straight up.
They've been doing a good job so far.
That's what's up.
So with production wise, how do you choose like the type of beats or like tempo that you want to sing to?
Do you just let it flow?
Right now I got a kind of an exclusive producer. His name is 94 Cole. He's producing my whole new EP that I'm getting ready to do. And we're together when we're making a song.
Yeah.
We do it from start to finish. And so he's just in there, and he hit a key I like. I'm like, ooh, ooh, wait, do that again. And it just, we build off of that.
Okay.
And whatever I can feel it, when I feel it, then I know that, okay, I'm going to do something with this.
Is it too early to plug that EP? Should we?
No, you can plug it. I got a title, it's called State of Mind.
State of Mind. I'll be ready.
Go ahead.
Are you ready?
Be ready.
On the lookout for State of Mind.
State of Mind.
What is that gonna be about?
It's gonna be about where I'm at now. If anybody's listened to my last little project, my first project, it was about certain things that I have recently gone through or encountered. And now it's just an update. Like, I'm past that and I'm doing me.
That last EP, I was listening to it last night. It sounded like you was like done with like relationships, done with dudes. Like dudes be playing games, and it's like I don't have time for that. I'm moving on. And like from start, it's like okay, I want this. I think it's like Clarissa's Pieces.
Clarissa's Pieces, yeah.
Yeah, and you start from saying like, okay, I want it, but I don't. And then at the end of the song, you're like, fuck niggas. Literally, fuck niggas.
I mean, for real, I think I did say that, actually. Yeah, that whole thing was me just really going through the emotions of the bad side of being in a relationship or relationships or whatever. It's mostly, it's not me just saying fuck niggas. Yeah. It's me like, I don't even know how to explain it because I gotta look at the title, but the first one is like, what's the first one? Greed.
Yeah.
It's all based off the 7 deadly sins. If you didn't catch the drift, did you catch it?
No, I didn't. I'm not familiar.
The 7 deadly sins is like greed, gluttony, lust, envy. So each song kind of has something to do with one of the deadly sins. And it's me counting my own sins most of the time, actually. I'm not just saying fuck niggas, I'm saying... Part of it is saying fuck myself in one of those songs. Like, it was some really dark shit.
I think it was like Counting Sins.
Yeah. Counting Sins. The one that really was like, that really spoke to my headspace was Silence.
Silence, yeah.
And that was me. People was like, are you speaking from third person? Yeah, I'm talking about myself, but it's myself in my drunk mind when I'm out just drunk as hell and like depressed and all of that type of thing. So that's really what that one's about.
Sound like a lot of dope content.
Yeah.
So how did you deal with you said when you were depressed, how did you deal with your depression?
Man, I went through it.
Was it like writing? Was it like, okay, I'm gonna pour this all into the music, or is like The music was my last resort because like I wasn't getting no type of help. I was really messed up for a minute, and I was even asking people out loud, like, I need to talk to someone. I don't feel right in my head. And, like, I wasn't getting, like, I didn't get the response that I needed at that moment. So that was my last resort. Or else, like, it was tough. What was the first resort, if you don't mind me asking?
It was kind of just, like, ignoring it, I think.
Yeah.
Like, no, this is just in my head. Because that's what people would say. Like, I'll say like if I was to go somewhere and I'll start like by myself, I'll start feeling like real anxious. That was like one of the first things that yeah. That's one of the first things I started noticing, and like I'll start having panic attacks like randomly. Yeah. Like I was at the movie theater one time thinking like I'm just gonna die and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. So I told someone, I'm like, oh, it's just those demons, them people you hang around, it's just those demons. Just pray. So prayer was one, but it didn't, I guess I didn't know what to pray for. So that didn't really work in my favor. So that's the first thing. I
think like everybody goes through that, like anxiety, depression. I remember like when I got out the military, like everybody was expecting me to be like the man. And in my mind, it was like I was still like, I was like 22, but I was still like a boy in a sense. And it was like everybody's looking at me for like handouts and stuff like that. And it was like, it was too much. So I got in my own depression and it was like,
it's too much.
And I'm telling people, they was like, well, you gotta pray, you gotta go with this. I didn't have a job.
Yeah.
School, I was supposed to start school, but that kind of like took a left. So it was like, but.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I do believe prayer does work. But it's like when you're at that space, you even question if there's even a God. It's like, what do I do with that? So,
I think it's key to like know what to pray for, though. Yeah. You got to know what to pray for and what to like seek for, because if you're like, oh, pray, and it's like, so I'm talking to God, but it's like, I know for me, it's just like, Lord, it's me again.
I'm back.
I'm back, and I don't know what to say, but can you help me out? I'm feeling.
Then also with the prayer, prayer without work. So
you gotta work on it. You gotta.
Exactly. For sure.
But to go off the anxiety, I've been dealing with anxiety for, maybe about 5-6 months now. I almost lost my job behind it, actually. I didn't know what was going on. When you say about to die, thought you were about to die, I mean, literally thought I was about to die.
Stop the breath, short of breath.
Yeah. A lot of people don't understand it. If they haven't went through it, they don't understand it, and that will even make it worse, the depression and everything, because you feel like nobody gets it, nobody gets you. People kind of, facts. Facts.
Yeah, I was reading, do you all think that, like, social media plays a part in anxiety? Because I was reading Charlamagne the God book, and he was saying, like, he deals with anxiety. He wrote a whole book on anxiety, Sugar One, and I haven't read the whole book, but I'm getting through it, and he was saying, like, how, like, social media plays a major part in it, and then just, like, it plays a major part in depression, too. Like, if you, all day you're looking at other people's lives. So if you're seeing another artist, or we're seeing another podcast, and we get 100 views, but they get 1,000. Now we're looking at ourselves and, like, saying, like, we're comparing, and then it's like we're comparing our lives. So he was just saying, like, maybe we should put our phones down for a minute, like, a lot of time for, like, an hour or two. Starts with, like, probably 30 minutes. Just put your phone down, do not disturb, just do something. Engage in your actual real life and just like stay off media. It's kind of hard for you because you're an artist and us because we're trying to promote the show, but just like once we post that video, just put it down. Just put it down. And then like in an hour, 2 hours, check it, check the comments, then put it back down. So you guys think that's a good idea pertaining to like anxiety and dealing with depression, play the part?
Start the movement. Put the phones down and start the movement.
The phone's and the gun.
30 minutes. We're gonna start there. Try to put your phone down for 30 minutes a day, and as you can go over and over, see if you can get it. Cause I feel like now, like bullying and stuff like that, I feel like that's a big thing. So it's like,
yeah. Social. Man, you see it in your own town, maybe.
Yeah, they be going crazy. And then the lies it just be popping up on your phone, and you be like,
and you can't help but watch. You see everybody else watching this, like,
it start off
what's
like,
going on?
Y'all tune in.
Right.
Tune in.
I don't normally do this cat stuff, but I got something to say.
For sure, they do that.
But it be sucking us in. It be like,
every time.
Like, why not watch it? Like, oh no.
I got better stuff to do,
but wait.
Yeah.
Calling people like, hey y'all.
Who was that? She did it. Yeah, that's sad though. That's actually really bad. That's really bad. And I think that does definitely play a part
into it.
Yeah. Because you see a lot of people who do a lot of negative things on social media, and they get a lot of attention. It's like, I'm sitting here trying to be humble and be positive. And I'm like, right, ain't nobody paying me no attention. And then, it'll make you feel bad, like make you feel like you're doing something wrong. You're doing the right thing.
Get to that fuck being humble state. Yeah, straight up.
I think sometimes you gotta be like that though. Like, sometimes you gotta show people, because people take your kindness for weakness.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
And if you're like humble, like, oh, it's alright, and then they start taking advantage of you, you can't be to the point, like, you gotta be humble, but don't let nobody take advantage of you. There's a fine line between them.
I agree.
Humble and taking advantage of.
Yeah, me too. All the time. That's
Coming
why I wrote
off,
Counting Sins. Okay. So.
I guess it's alright. Coming off of the Counting Sins EP,
Yes.
you said in that particular point in your life, you were kind of going through the motions with men, boys, both, either or. So, how about now? Single? Where are you?
I am single. I'm very much so single now.
You single or once we post this video, you're gonna get an inbox like, so you single now, single?
No, he deleted me. I'm single. Listen, like I be going through it, and I'm single. I'm going through it still.
So we like to play this game, Champaign Conversation style. It's kind of like F, Marry, Kill, but it's smash, dash, cup that ass.
Smash, dash.
So
I said cut.
Cut.
She go dash him in, cut him. It's gonna
Dash
be a
video.
Facts.
But smash is fuck, Dash is. Man, what is Dash? Dash is like you don't want to deal with him.
Yeah.
And Cuff is like married. So we're gonna give you 3 names.
Nervous.
Let me throw Diddy out there as one of them. Since
Diddy.
we spoke on Diddy earlier.
Diddy. We're gonna say Trey Songz.
Trey the song.
And who else?
The King of R&B.
The King of R&B. Jacquees.
Oh, no, y'all didn't. We're not even gonna talk about that. I got so many bars of Jacquees. Yeah, hold on. Smash, pass. When y'all said King, I thought y'all was gonna say R. Kelly. Thank God.
Not this time.
No.
You'll be here all night. So what you say? Jacquees, Trey Songz, and Diddy. Smash, Dash, or Cuff that ass.
Facts.
I'm gonna have to dash on Trey Songz. I heard he got that.
The clap.
I'm not going that way.
Allegedly.
Yeah. She did say I heard.
Allegedly, I heard. Allegedly, he got that shit. I'll probably marry Diddy. He probably would marry me. He just dissed Cassie for the past however many years. So, but marry Diddy. And then Jacquees, I guess, smash. He probably can move that little body. He probably could. I don't know.
Co-host, smash, dash, cuff that ass. I'm gonna give you Ellen. Who else?
Ellen.
Nicki Minaj. And Tiffany Haddish.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be kind of tough. This one for me personally, pretty easy, you know. So first of all, we're gonna get Ellen on out the way. She dashed.
Well, you ain't going.
Yeah,
But she don't even. She's a part of the LGBT community.
Yeah, she don't mess
with me, and so
I'm not her preference, you know. Yeah, and then I like some of the pool occasionally, you know. Get some extensions.
Shots.
Yeah, so she gone with a ball head. You know, we're gonna go there. She gone. Ellen gone. Haddish, cuffing, bro. I'm gonna have to cuff her, but I mean, cuffing comes with smashing. I hope.
So you get the 2 for 1.
Sorry, wife.
I got it.
Yeah, facts.
Look at Miss Drew over there, like really,
Oh,
really.
What you smashing? Of course, that means that.
Who's the next person? Nicki Minaj.
She was cuffing. You
smashing?
I wish I didn't have to do that either, but yeah, we can smash Nicki.
You don't like the?
You don't like Nicki?
Yeah,
the booty?
it's too. She got too many booties. I don't know which one I'm gonna get on that night. Natural. No shots, but I prefer natural.
Okay.
Let's see what we got for you. Got any names in mind for our host?
No, I can't even think.
He gave me Ellen. I got
dodge a bullet.
Let's do.
Facts.
Let's do Cardi B. You ain't got nobody. Anything.
Ella May.
Ella May. That's how you say it.
I think so.
Ella May.
Is that what it is? Ella.
That's the one. That's the one that sang "Boot Up."
Right. I just made her like.
Oh, that's the one on Meet Me song 24/7.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah.
All right.
So that's
Cardi B, Ella May, and who else?
We need to give you a bugaboo. Yeah. We got to give him one.
Dang, I can't even. Wow, that's crazy. I can't think of
That's
that.
messed up. That's on the spot. It's nerves. That's what it is. It's nerves.
Let's do
Off camera. Any names? One more name.
Ella May, Cardi B.
She's not really a bugaboo, but she like Piglet, T.I.Y.
Oh,
Tiny.
Tiny.
She's still pretty with makeup.
3 light brights.
with makeup. Shots.
See, our wife is beautiful.
She's beautiful. Black is beautiful.
Black is beautiful and black.
She's like an ugly cute. Like
she's
She got the struggle face.
Yeah.
She's still beautiful.
She's beautiful.
She was cute when she was like.
So I'm marrying.
Before she got that
No, she's already married.
little lip situation.
So I'm cuffing. I'm smashing. Tiny.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Her pen game is strong, and she's about her bread.
She's about her bread.
I think her and Candy wrote that Ed Sheeran song.
Really?
Yeah. I'm marrying Cardi. I gotta marry Cardi.
You marry her?
And I'm dashing LMA. I don't know too much about LMA, so
Okay.
I feel like I know Cardi. Well, not know her personally.
No, you right.
She's like down to earth.
Yeah.
Like based off of social media, she seemed like she pretty goofy. I like funny. I like sense of humor, and she's an entertainer, rapper / artist. So yeah, I'm marrying Cardi.
And she's allegedly single.
Yeah, recently single. Well, I'm not single, so.
Right. Her house is probably going right now.
Exactly. You know, females love their baby daddies. Not me. Yes, I do have a baby.
Are you? Yeah, you got one son, right?
One son. He's going to be 9 next Sunday.
9.
Yeah.
Is it hard pursuing your like musical dreams and being a parent?
Yeah. I feel definitely it's hard because it's not as hard as it could be because he's older, so it's not like he needs to be fully supervised at all times. But my parents are there a lot to help, so that's how I'm able to go to a lot of things I do go to.
So you got a good support system as far as like family. You think that plays a pivotal role into your success as an artist? Did you have to explain to him like, hey, mommy's pursuing her dreams to be a singer?
I haven't had that talk with him actually. I haven't.
Bro.
He kind of be ignoring me. I got him a phone for Christmas. He just, where you going? Okay, bye.
He listen to any of the music?
Yeah, he do. He likes it. He does. He wants to be in my next video.
For real?
Yeah.
Are you gonna? What is the next video?
I do not know. Maybe the song I'm not even singing on. I'm actually kind of rapping a little bit.
Also, you rap too?
Not normally. My team got me rapping, but it's kind of how I'm surprised at it. I might let y'all get a snippet.
So is that like? I know like a lot of artists nowadays is kind of like mixing like R&B and hip hop, and it sounds good. It comes out good music. Is that like a way to like sharpen your pen in a sense?
I think so. Because it made me think like a rapper, not like a singer. So, rappers, they got metaphors for days. That kind of helped me. I worked with Flipside Moden. I don't know if you heard about him.
Yep.
Yeah. I did a couple tracks on his new album on Apple Music. So, and this kind of me sing rapping on mellows. So, check that out. That's
Okay.
I like that better than my own music. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
So what type of music do you listen to?
Yeah, top 3.
Myself.
Current.
I ain't gonna lie. I really don't listen to other people's music.
That's dope.
I don't. I wish I would, though, sometimes. I don't really know who's hot right now, to be honest.
Is that by design so that way you won't get influenced and that way you can stay because your sound, like to me, your sound is like, when you play your songs, I can be like, okay, that's KD.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, like when they come out, they try to chase the wave, the biggest wave.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's how you grow as an artist because you press play and they be like, who is that? That's that new KD? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, is that by design for not?
No, honestly, I didn't see music as being something practical just because that's not, even with my family, they've done music their whole life. My dad bass guitar, my brother piano, my mom sing. Like I was saying earlier about my grandmother. My grandpa, he played piano too, so it's like all through there.
In the bloodline.
In the bloodline. But even though like that's what they did most of their lives, they, practical, go to college, get a job type of thing. They didn't see that as something practical. So I listened to my parents as a kid until I got pregnant. But I listened to them. I listened to them, and I didn't want to disappoint them. So I didn't see it as something that I really wanted to pursue. And I did the Counting Sands because I really needed to get that weight off of my shoulders. And I'm just do this one thing, and I'm quitting. You know, if I do sing, I'm going gospel. Because, you know, my parents are also preachers.
Preachers.
So, yeah, I'm a preacher's kid on top of that. But, when I did that, and, like, the response that it got from a lot of people close to me, and especially when I did the Nonchalant video, my dad in Walmart, y'all see KD video? and that helped him when he saw
your dad at Walmart.
Yeah, he up there every day. I swear to God, probably 3 times a day. But, he saw that. He saw, like, the response it was getting. I didn't expect it. I mean, 7,000 ain't a lot.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect it to get that much. So when he saw that, to them, you know, they older, so they're like, whoa, 7,000 views, you're famous.
My baby man.
Yeah. So that helped them really start believing in it. And when they believed in it, that helped me believe in it more. So.
First release though, 7,000? That's dope.
7.2, 7.5.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
And it seems like it's still growing, because it's like when I tell people, like, when people are like, oh yeah, ain't no new R&B, so I plug, I'm like, oh, KD, have you heard this new Nonchalant? Or like the new people I listen to, like Daniel Caesar, Tone, and it's like it's new R&B, you just gotta go find it.
Yeah.
That's sad. Because the wave is the rap still.
Everybody want to party though.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Everybody want to.
I had my share.
I think we all have.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, I know you say you don't really listen to people today. What about influences as you were coming up?
Influences, I listen to basically whatever my older sister listened to. She was always bumping some old Beyonce, some old Escape, some Fatty Cool. I don't know if anybody heard of this group named Fatty Cool, but they sing this song called Chills, and like that is my favorite song ever.
For real?
You gotta hear it. It's some good singing. Like, I gotta hear that. Chills, Fatty Cool. They broken up now, but
is that like an older R&B group?
Older, yeah, like probably early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, it had to be early 2000s because I know Miguel was trying to be a part of that group, but he got kicked out. Now he.
For real?
Yeah.
Now he took off.
It
happens like that.
It happened like that, yeah. Yeah, whatever my early 2000s music, late 90s music, that's what she listened to. So I'm jamming to what she was jamming to.
So would you be like, are you just focusing on a solo thing, or would you be like, if it was another female artist and like, let's start a music, well, not like a music group, or do something like LSG, or something like that, was it TGT?
TGT.
Yeah, TGT, would you be opposed to doing that?
At this stage, yeah, I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, you want to get your own sound up?
I gotta do it for me. I don't like to work with, I like to work with other people, but I don't, creatively, it's gonna be too much of a conflict, and I don't have time.
Yeah.
I don't have time for it. And I'm just trying to get my point across, get out what I need to get out. And with somebody else, it ain't gonna work. I just know. Yeah. But in the future, yeah, for sure. And once I get on, and if I get on and somebody else comes along, yeah, it might work.
So do you plan on staying independent, or do you want to go to like a major label, or?
I would like to stay independent.
Yeah.
I would definitely like to. But if it's to that point where I'm like, I need to do something, I'll probably I'll probably go with somebody with, independent for sure.
You got any favorite artists in Champaign, like in the Champaign, Urbana area?
Do I? I haven't really thought about my favorite. The person that I really listen to would be Flipside, and that's mostly because I got tracks with him, but I believe in his music though, for sure.
Yeah, he grinds.
I have a team called the Delinquents.
Okay.
Yeah, they are all rappers. I'm the only female, and I'm the only singer. So you know how that go. But yeah, I believe in all their music. 94 Cove, he's my producer. He also does his own music. MAG, Pesci. Mo Pesci. You heard of him?
Yeah.
That's my dog, for sure. Pesci, Young Club, he's out of Bloomington. And we just got a new person named Solo.
Okay. Is
So,
that? I think I know who you're talking about. His name.
He did battle rap.
Yeah. It's called himself Low at first.
Yeah. Solo. He's dope. He got this song. He get the crowd moving every single time.
Okay.
It's come on. It's cold. Y'all gotta hear it. It's so cold. It's the best hook that I heard in a minute. So yeah. But yeah, that's my team. We roll together at most of the shows. We get shows together. But we're still separate artists at the same time.
Right.
So.
That's what's up though.
I love all of them. I believe in all of them.
Do you think like performing it helps like attract new fans?
Yeah, because the internet's a big place.
Yeah.
So that's where music goes nowadays. So many different artists, so many different people. Once you hear it, click off of it, you forget about them. But once you make a personal connection with like people, you see them in person, then it's more likely that they'll remember you.
Okay. And you said you got a performance coming up this next Thursday?
No, it's this Thursday.
This Thursday?
Yeah. At 51 Main.
51 Man?
Yeah, they just started this thing called Spotlight Showcase. They had an artist last week. That just reminded me. You said favorite artist. I really mess with, I don't know if I heard of him. You probably met him before. I don't know. His name Everett Mitchell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he just shot a video there last week, and it was pretty vibey.
You definitely plugging me, put me on.
Yeah, it's a
you
lot.
putting us on.
It's
like
a
with
lot.
a lot of people.
Yeah.
I thought I knew, but it's like, dang.
Yeah, same thing.
It's good. It's good music out here. Yeah. 51 Main this Thursday. I got a show. I'm gonna be performing some of my old music and some of my new music. And we gonna just vibe it out. Whoever show up, and we just gonna do our thing.
What time is that?
9.
9.
9 p.m.
Okay. 9 whenever?
9 whenever. It's a bar, so.
So every Thursday thing?
Yeah, next week is Pesci. Mo Pesci's up next week.
Okay.
Next Thursday after me, so.
Okay, we definitely gonna have to show up.
Pull up.
Pull up, come get a drink for 3. You know I love the Hennessy. Or 4. Yeah, I need to chill on that because I was going to for the other day, but yeah.
Oh, that Hennessy, man. The older I get, it just sit on my stomach and I be, whoo. You see that meme with Terrence Howard? It's like, when he in the hospital, that be me. I'm trying to get into that wine. They say wine don't make you.
The transition. No, really
Man,
though.
wine
Too much wine.
knocking you out.
For real, mess around, wake up with
They say
wine
would
in
you
it.
make you sleepy?
Yeah. Every time I drink wine, I be knocked out.
Oh.
Every time. And Hennessy, I be up.
Yeah, you definitely be turned off that hand.
How does that, I mean, like with drinking, right?
Yes.
And your vocals.
It's not good. It's not good at all. But that it ties into my what song am I talking about? Counting Sands. That song Silence.
Okay.
I'm still in that a little bit. I still got a little of that in me. A little of that thing that I'm battling on the inside. I'm still there a little bit. It's better. It's a lot better, but I'm dealing with it. And that's the bad way I deal with it. Is drinking a lot of that Hennessy.
Self-medicate.
Self-medicate. I can't smoke, so smoking is really I don't know.
Yeah. Does that trigger, like smoking triggers your anxiety?
Yeah.
Like
crazy.
Yeah, I'm the wrong person to smoke with too. I always tell people like, you don't want to smoke with me because I'm gonna blow your high. I won't get the tweaking.
Yeah, I tweak hard.
Like what? Y'all hear that?
Smoke you in the chicken coop?
Like man, I can feel my heartbeat. Man,
Man,
that's what it's supposed to do.
Facts.
Yeah, no, I think I'm dead every time. For real.
Like man, I ain't smoking no more.
I said, Lord Jesus, if you let me live, I ain't never smoking again.
Wake
Up the
up.
whole night. No, I can't. I just can't do it. I cannot.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming on.
Oh, no problem.
What
Thanks
you
for
was about
having
to say
me.
something?
No, I was ready for some more questions.
If so, before we go, you said you might give us a snippet. Can you give a snippet?
No,
I think you were talking about rap at the moment, though.
I was. But yeah, that would have to be off camera. My producer get mad at me.
Okay, no snippet today, but hopefully when you drop it, you can come back on.
Yeah, but if you want a snippet for show, you can be at the show Thursday. I'm gonna do the whole track.
Thursday.
Marketing, promo. Let's go.
Thursday. This is gonna get put out, but I'll make sure to edit it so that way we can promote it. But this is Champaign Conversations, Sean Keys.
Big Keys.
KD,
Great to have you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Man, I was so nervous.
I swear to God, I'm like, Quinn,
Thank you.
The whole table shaking.
Still wrong.
Straight up. Yeah.